don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I don't know when it was, but something happened at wrestling and it broke my phone. So I was like, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to go, hey, guys, can we just replace this screen protector? It's going to be great. We're going to have a good time. And I was like, and you know what? I was like, I might even ask, see what they got going on. See if they got the new pixels.
Yeah, got anything
see if they got any
cool
deals.
going on. Yeah.
I go to pull in. Parking lots taped off.
Yeah.
Can't get in.
That is right.
Yeah. So then I was like, oh, frick, it's closed. And I was like, lights are on.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, and I see a bunch of cars that I think T-Mobile workers would drive
Yeah.
parked behind at the hospital thing. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm just going to go in there. Go in, 4 people. One of them's a T-Mobile worker, maybe.
Oh.
I was like, huh. And he was like, what you need, boss? I was like, I just need this screen protector put back on. He's like, okay, I'm just going to finish helping them, and I'll just do that while I do that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fine.
Yeah, multitasking.
Great.
Let me make sure we got audio going.
Yeah, that's fine. So then I just gave my phone. I gave him the screen protector, and I was just poking around looking at the phones.
Yeah.
Dude didn't say one word to me until, like, at the end. He's like, hey, man, are you sure this is the right screen protector? And I was like, well, it's the one that you guys sold me, so I hope so. He's like, it just doesn't look like it fits right. And I was like, what do you mean? And he handed it to me. I was like, what do you mean, dude? Like,
Yeah.
It's fine. It's perfect. It's the exact way the last one fit. He's like,
that's how mine fits.
He's like,
it's got a little bezel.
Yeah. I think it's so high up off the bottom.
Yeah.
That he was like, something's wrong.
Yeah.
But this phone's just got a big bezel down at the bottom.
Yeah, mine also has a large bezel at the bottom.
A large bezel down at the bottom. So, yes, that was my T-Mobile journey.
Hell yeah.
He was talking in Spanish to the other people, and I was like, I'm not going to bother this guy with a bunch of random questions that I'm not going to act on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to get a new phone today.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to interrupt what he's doing.
What he's already,
like, you guys got any cool phones that I can have? Me? So, yeah. So now here I am.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I thought about asking if they take watch trade-ins. Because I got the Apple Watch. That's just not doing fucking
It's not doing anything.
Yeah, and if I can just trade that in, maybe I'll give me a little Galaxy Watch.
Yeah.
They're coming out with that ring.
I know that I prefer like a Garmin one.
Yeah.
Those Garmin ones are so good. They have a battery that lasts like a week.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need one.
Yeah. Oh no! It's just for funsies. Absolutely.
Yeah, it like every now and then it's just fun to look at wearable technology.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm currently wearing wearable technology.
Are you? What are you wearing?
I have bone induction headphones on right now.
They just vibrating your bones.
Yeah, so I can hear the stream and hear
I can
you.
see that. It's not in your ear at all.
It's not at all. I can hear everything just fine and clear.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, isn't it wild? Isn't this the future?
I hate that it's just sitting there vibrating your bones.
If I had to have glasses, they make glasses that have that already in it too.
I don't like the idea of having to hear the things that I hear on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Like it sucks to hear things with your ears sometimes. The thought of I'm not even really hearing this, it's just vibrating against my skull.
Yeah.
I'm having to put my skull through hearing about you and your piss fetish on TikTok.
Speaking of, thank you, Shame Tiger, for following 3 days ago. Don't know what that's about. I'm gonna hit the record button now, and we'll start our episode. How's that sound?
You didn't want to talk about wearable technology just on the show?
Listen, I used to go on big technology rants and stuff. Especially when Apple got rid of the headphone jack.
Yeah.
Because I still stand by it. Bad idea.
Bad idea. It's been monumental in just the bullshitting that phones have turned into.
Yeah.
I really like, there's a guy, I don't know if he does it anymore. There's a guy that used to go to Shenzhen to the like underground electronics market, and he built an iPhone like from the ground up.
Yeah.
Like an iPhone like 8 and put a headphone jack in it.
Yeah.
Because he's like, you can.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so cool.
iPhone, it was so bad. It was such a bad idea. And now the fucking
Now they're bringing it back though.
now the little cord doesn't. Yeah, you had to change cords because the USB-C got pushed over as the standard.
Yeah.
So now they have to use that, but it's going to be its own version that'll slow charge if it's not an Apple one.
Yeah.
For a year, and then somebody will sell the rights to it, and it'll be all over.
See, that's the problem is they won't, because Apple owns all of it.
It's a USB-C.
See, but Apple's gonna get them.
There is a 12-year-old with a MacBook that's gonna destroy that thing.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's like
it's running Linux right now.
The Lightning ports.
Yeah.
Even like your knockoff, like $2 cords, Apple gets like 5 cents from that.
Yeah.
Because they you just can't produce it.
That's every Xbox that gets sold with a disk drive. Sony gets money.
And they have Uno. Even the oldest
have Uno. Hey, welcome to My Neighbor Mothman.
It's gonna be a weird one, folks.
It is. We went to wrestling yesterday.
We did, yeah.
What else has happened in recent events? Oh, this morning.
Yeah.
Happened.
Yeah, this morning did happen. Man, a lot of things have happened politically.
A lot of things have happened politically since last episode.
A lot of things that we aren't going to joke about.
We're not going to joke about. I meant to turn that light on up there. I'm going to go do that.
All right. Yeah, the former
purple.
Our former president was shot at. Our current president was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
It's like, I don't want that heat.
Yeah. He was like, Trump's so over right now.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, now I'm the heel.
He is.
I think we should have a custody of America ladder match.
Ladder match?
I do too.
I do too.
Yeah. We do the RNC, we do the DNC ladder match.
Well, and then that gets to be its own,
its own
cage tournament or something.
Yeah. Like a steel cage
cage tourney. Yeah. Or a Punjabi prison match.
Or hear me out. A little rumble? A little rumble at the conventions?
Now,
winner goes on to the custody ladder match?
Listen, you're already including wrestlers. The fact that we're not just kayfabing the country.
Guys, I've fixed the American government more wrestling matches.
Listen, when Dwayne Johnson runs,
which he's gonna,
we can settle most
you think
congressional debates.
He's gotta run next time against Hulk, right? He's gotta.
If we get to that point, like we gotta go. We gotta like get to the next planet.
Nah, dude.
We gotta be in a bad time. We're 500 years ahead of schedule for Idiocracy on President Hulk Hogan.
Rock gets in, and rather than Teddy Roosevelt, everyone walks with a big stick. If everyone walks with a big old 2x4 or whatever from Walking Tall, everybody gets one. What's that? You got arrested for beating up a bunch of people in your local casino? Guess what? You get to be sheriff now.
Yeah. You're the sheriff now.
You get to be sheriff now. And Johnny Knoxville's there.
Hell yeah.
And he's going to help.
So welcome to My Neighbor Mothman. I'm Levi.
I'm Zachary.
We talk about monsters and aliens and ghosts and wrestling.
God, so much wrestling.
And anime. And exotic fruit.
Yeah?
Maybe.
I'm a big mango guy.
Mango's good.
Big mango.
Mango.
And I know you're going to disagree on this. Peach. Mango and peach top two flavors for me.
Peaches.
Mm-hmm.
But like as a fruit. A peach is fine.
Yeah, you just don't like peach flavor.
Yeah.
I matched with someone on Hinge who hates blue food.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I was like, hey, what the fuck does any of that mean?
Yeah.
And they were like, it's the worst flavor. And I didn't want to be like, blue is not a flavor.
Oh. Because like there's variants in blue.
Yeah.
Like a lot. That's like saying I don't like red. It's like that could mean anything.
Well then I said, what's the best color flavor? And they said pink or red. And I was like, that's 400 different flavors just between those two colors.
Yeah.
What do you fucking mean?
Yeah.
Because like blueberry, blue raspberry.
There's one
Blue?
specific one, and it's orange.
Yeah, orange
Orange is flavor.
Orange is pretty fucking down the middle.
No one knows more what's going on than orange.
Yeah.
Orange has their shit together.
Orange is the opposite of a Randy Wentworth referee match.
Yeah.
It's right down the
It's
middle.
right down the middle.
You think we're the first podcast ever mentioned Randy Wentworth? We gotta do the show.
Yeah, so we're going to start in Pakistan,
Okay.
where shepherds in the mountains have been reporting sightings of the Baramanu, which
I like the name.
is a bipedal humanoid primate cryptid. We
Okay.
got Pakistan Bigfoot.
We got Pakistani Bigfoot.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, we put some stink on that one.
Yeah. The Baramanu is the Pakistani equivalent of Bigfoot. The term originating in Kohar, but now used in several
Quahog.
several Pakistani languages, as well as some local variants. It covers between the Pamirs and the Himalayas on the Pakistan side. What do we got? The Baramanu allegedly possesses
Proposed.
possesses both human and ape-like characteristics, and has a reputation for abducting women and attempting to mate with them. Got a bad one. We got a bad one. Got a cryptic criminal back.
Bigfoot. Pakistani Bigfoot, why are you a criminal?
You
know who could stop him is Beastly.
Beastly could stop him. Shout out to Beastly.
My dog.
It's also reported to wear animal skins upon its back and head.
Oh?
The Baramanu appears in folklore in the northern regions of Pakistan, and tends to either be described as an ape or a wild man. So we could go wild man on this as well.
Okay, a little Tennessee wild man
Yeah,
action in Pakistan.
The first search for in Pakistan for a bipedal humanoid man was carried out by a Spanish zoologist and living in France, Jordi Marjanier. He's I don't know. He's Spanish and French. Who knows? From 1987 to 1990, he wrote a paper about the Pakistani cryptid, and he describes it as a wild man. He later researched the Baramanu extensively in the 1990s, but was murdered in Afghanistan in 2002.
Let me guess, by the American government.
Doesn't say.
You thought we were over there for oil, but we were actually over there to get that Bigfoot.
Get that Bigfoot.
George Bush was like, we got to get that Bigfoot. Now watch this drive.
Lauren Coleman wrote that he collected more than 50 first-hand sighting accounts, and eyewitnesses recognized the reconstruction of ape-like man, a living Neanderthal. They picked out Homo progodes as their match to the Baramanu. From using the kit had drawings of apes, fossil and aboriginal people, monkeys, and the Minnesota Iceman, which is apparently a thing.
I know what we're doing on the next episode.
Um,
You know, I've always wondered.
What's that?
I say always. It lasts 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like we get a lot of Bigfoot type creatures that are like knuckle walking. Hi Nat. Hi Delph. Like you know how like gorillas and apes walk around on their knuckles?
Yeah.
I feel like it's weird that we don't see more Bigfoot doing that.
Yeah, they're all
fucking.
Yeah, that's like a big thing of it. Which is like another thing that is part of what makes people unique.
Explain that, atheists. Sorry.
But like the way that people walk upright is
it's wrong.
It's totally evolved so we could throw things.
God damn, I do love throwing.
Yeah,
things.
and we're good at it. And like great apes can't throw things well.
Yeah, let me see a fucking gorilla replicate Tom Brady's career.
Exactly. You ever seen a chimpanzee throw a baseball and explode a bird?
No,
I've seen Randy Johnson do it though. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, show me fucking Caesar from Planet of the Apes just fucking destroying a bird with a ball. Can't. Now if they learn, you know what I'm doing. Hopping right over there.
Yeah.
What you guys need?
What you need, please?
What you guys need? Some Gatorade.
But that's all I've got for this guy here.
I'm gonna put apes onto Gatorade, and then another group of apes onto body armor.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna destroy humankind.
What about the prime apes though?
Oh. I'm gonna kill them.
Prime apes?
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
I'm exhausted. Let's go to Brazil now, shall we?
No.
Too damn bad.
Oh, man.
And then what's even worse is there is a 65 to 165 foot worm.
I actually kind of fuck with it.
Like
the SpongeBob episode?
Yeah, a little bit. So let's get in here. The Mincaao,
okay,
is a creature from Brazilian folklore that is variously claimed to either be a large fish or a worm. Measuring
two different things.
Measuring, like I said before, 65 to 165 feet, up to 260 feet in length.
What are we talking about girth-wise?
Got no girth measurements here. Let me get into the story here and see what we can find out, shall we? It was described by European explorers and naturalists in the 19th century by locals in Brazil. A French naturalist described it in 1846 that Padre Arata and Thea lakes, with claims that they lived in the lakes and had often drag horses and horned cattle under the water.
All right, that kind of answers the underlying answer or question of the girth, because I was like, if it's like that big around,
but
165 feet, I'm just gonna step on it and it's gonna
a rope.
rip.
Yeah, a bunch of rope. Yeah,
it's just a bunch of fishing. You've all right. It's a living fishing line. But if it's dragging horses,
it's pulling horses in.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty big worm.
And horned cattle.
I don't know why the horns.
I mean,
are important. I've seen Brokeback Mountain. Some worms can do some weird stuff around horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really. That one wasn't flushed out before I started the bit. I just saw the gay cowboy movie for the first time. This is bothering the fuck out of me.
Yeah. Thank you. He determined it to be an augmentive of the Portuguese earthworm. I guess that's the name, because the name for it is very similar for earthworm in Portuguese. Descriptions relayed to him claimed the creature does have a visible mouth and that it does not rise to the surface of the water, but that it causes the animal to disappear by seizing them by their belly.
Wait, seizing the worm by their belly?
No, the animal,
right.
the prey.
Right.
Yeah,
I wanted to make sure.
they grab the prey by its belly.
What's the bump on worms about?
Oh, the segment bit there.
Yeah, that little bit.
I don't know. Huh. I'm sure it's something. Maybe
It's got to be something.
it's housing more vital parts of it, maybe?
Piece
I don't know.
Of worm.
What's that piece of worm?
I guarantee you Google.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, let me put in Reddit.
Other accounts have claimed that it is more like a fish with fins. And some speculate it may be a large species of South American lungfish.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. A German article also reported on it in 1878. It was claimed to exist in the highlands in the south of the country. It was described as a gigantic earthworm 50 yards in length and 5 in breadth and covered with bones as if it were a coat of mail. While others describe it as 30 to 40 feet in length and a couple of yards broad. It was said to uproot trees, leave deep trenches in its path, and to prefer damp conditions. A claimed sighting of a dead one was from 1949, stated that it had skin which was, quote, as thick as the bark of a pine tree and formed hard scales like those of an armadillo. So we got an armored worm.
I don't like that. You know what I do like?
The name of the bit of the worm?
Uh-huh.
What is it?
It's the clitellum.
Nice. We found it.
It's and funnily enough, it's the reproductive.
Oh.
It secretes a fluid to form a cocoon for its eggs.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So when I say the clit, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what
yeah, when they're like, hey, they can't find the clit. Yeah, it's because it's on worms.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry I didn't go to the bait shop before.
Oh, you couldn't find the clit. I'm just down there in the fucking ground.
Got my tackle box. I got rubber ones. Will those work?
Oh.
Yes, I got a spinner bait. Will that do?
Box. Oh, dude. The clitellum.
It's also been blamed for damage to local roads, the appearances of deep trenches that appear after long spells of rainy weather, claims of rumbling sounds like thunder accompanying its movement.
Maybe that's what that thunder I was hearing earlier.
Maybe.
Big old worm.
Let's see if there's anything here on the end of this.
You think this one's got a clitellum?
Oh, certainly. It seems armored though. It's gonna take a little more work probably.
You like worms?
I'm indifferent on worms, I would say.
I think worms are pretty neat. I forgot to tell you guys, I got a big old snake in my backyard.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude mowing the lawn found it like 4.5 foot long, copperhead.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I was like, hey man, where'd you put it? And he's like, I killed it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, but like, you could have let me look at the cool snake first.
I mean, you could look at it now. Now's a safe time to look at it.
No. He destroyed He destroyed it.
Oh.
He killed it, then ran over it with the lawnmower.
Got you.
And I was like, this dude does not fuck with snakes.
Yeah, I remember ours, we would use a hoe.
Yep, makes sense.
Because that's just a fucking little guillotine. Little snake guillotine. And then I remember stories of Casey telling his mom getting the 22 out and chasing snakes around the yard and just hearing bang, bang.
I don't think I've ever met Casey's parents. I can believe that 100% because I know Casey.
Yeah. Every story about Casey's parents goes, yeah, that makes sense. Casey makes sense.
Yeah. My favorite snake story is you haven't been in the house, but like, so you come out the front door and there's a little porch and there's stairs and there's a little walkway to the driveway.
Yeah.
At one point, my mom had walked down like to the driveway just barefoot, like just ran out to the car for something.
Yeah.
Turned back around, copperhead right in the middle of the walkway. So we're sitting there, we're trying to figure out what to do. I mean, if we were smart, I should have just gone back inside and unlocked one of the other two doors that were accessible. But neither of us had that thought. So we're sitting there panicking. Neighbor's just walking by on the road. He's like, "What y'all doing?" And Mom's like, "Oh, there's a snake. I can't get back into the house." He's like, "All right, I'll be right back."
Yeah.
Just comes back with like a potato sack. He's like, "Watch this." Just snatched it, just put it up in the bag, and then just walked away.
Yep.
And like Mom got inside, and was like, "What's he gonna do with that snake?"
Don't worry about it.
Mom was like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
He did. I just watched him walk back up the road.
That's a professional. That man's done it before.
That's a dude that's been living in the town of Georgia for a very long time.
Yeah. He grew up watching too much Animal Planet and was just like my brain and goes, all right, I'll just take a fucking pillowcase and I'll catch a snake.
Yeah, he seemed so excited to do it.
Yeah,
so that is possible.
Yeah,
he's like, I've been watching top 10 most extreme on Animal Planet for 4 years.
I've had the Jeff Corwin show on fucking repeat.
He's like, fuck Zaboomafoo. No particular reason.
No,
he just doesn't think it's hard enough.
No. He just thinks lemurs suck.
Yeah, he just hates lemurs. He's like, give me something cool.
Yeah.
Give me something cool like a Komodo dragon. Let the Crap Brothers run around with a Komodo dragon. Fuck a lemur.
Alright, I have another one here for us.
Alright. Is it as funny as my neighbor hating Zaboomafoo?
It's pretty up there, depending on you'll either love it or hate it. It's one of those good ones. This is the Dobhar Chew from Ireland.
All right, I'm in already.
Which translates to water dog, water hound, or king otter.
Did we ever figure out which otters are the bad otters?
We didn't.
Because that's where my love or hate this thing is going to be.
It resembles both a dog and an otter, although it is sometimes described as half dog, half fish. Lives in the water and has fur with protective properties.
I was wrong. It's sea otters.
Sea otters.
Sea otters are
the scary ones. Yeah. Yeah, river otters are the little ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about 5 times as large as an otter. It's ringing in at 10 to 15 feet.
Ooh.
With a white pelt, black ear tips, and a black cross shape on its back. It usually hangs out in murky waters also.
Another thing that's happened since the last recording. Shark Week.
Shark Week did happen.
I've learned no murky water.
Yeah.
Don't get in murky water.
Very fair.
Don't get in there.
Shark Week is a very, very good time to learn about sharks from a good distance.
Yeah. And everyone I talked about during Shark Week, because I mean, I just watched Shark Week all day, every day, all Shark Week. No, I thought you hated sharks. I was like, I don't hate sharks.
Yeah.
I'm scared of sharks.
Yeah.
And I was like, so what am I like? I'm in no danger.
Yeah.
I'm not in the water. I can watch these other people be in danger.
This is entirely informational for me. They should be shitless. Scared shitless over there.
Yeah, and this year they just had an AFV during Shark Week.
Yeah.
It was just like, hey, here's a bunch of shark attacks caught on camera. And I was like, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Discovery. I'm right. Because they're like, hey, this dude's in 2 feet of water and he got his leg ripped off, and here's the video.
That's
like,
thanks, always been one of those stats that I've kind of held on to is majority of shark attacks happen in less than 3 feet of water. Almost every shark attack has happened in less than 3 feet of water.
I'm not getting in the water.
Yeah. So it's like that's where most people are. So that's statistically, that makes sense.
Yeah. But I found out about some cool sharks this year, like the Japanese angel shark.
Yeah, that's a very good
cool
one.
Little fella.
Yeah, they what was it? They've recently found out that they think they were undershooting the megalodon's length.
I hate that.
So it may have been even bigger. They found out there was a prehistoric shark that used to have it looked like it had frills on its teeth kind of thing. And they found out it was for catching turtles and
just crunching them.
Not Omnimite, the real one. Ammonite. Yeah.
No, that's still the Pokemon.
Whatever the real one is.
Monoloids.
Yes. And crushing them up. Yeah. They're finding all sorts of cool shark stuff.
Sharks they're cool.
Those Greenland sharks live 500 years, and
yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah. There's one of them that's been alive since 18 something. It's like, nah.
All right.
You got to get out of here.
I'm going to be so for real. How do we know that?
Because you can fucking carbon date it or whatever. Yeah.
Carbon dating this fucking fish?
Oh my god, I know what it was. It was the
they found a musket.
No.
It ate a damn musket.
It was dating the cataracts on its eyes or something.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
It was aging it through because it already is a dark water shark, so it doesn't see normally, so it was just it would.
Oh.
Yeah, it didn't need them anyway. It's one of those. I think if I remember correctly, it was aged by the cataracts on its eyes.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I learned about Nike's contacts since the last episode.
Nike has contacts.
Not anymore.
Oh.
Nike made contacts for the NFL for a year. And it was polarized.
Oh.
So it was sunglasses.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And then the NFL banned them. And then Nike stopped making them.
I got some Nike golf clubs. They stopped making those. They couldn't keep up with demand. So they said, we don't want to. Fuck.
They're like, we lost Tiger Woods. Fuck you guys.
All right, so let's look at the legend on this king otter here.
Yeah.
In 1722, Grace McLaughlin, locally known as Grace Connolly, her maiden
the guy
name,
from Twin Peaks.
Mm-hmm. Lived in the townland of Creevely.
Okay.
At the northwest corner of Glenade Lough. One morning, she went down to the Lough Lake, which apparently means lake, to wash some clothes. Some accounts say that her husband Terrence rushed to the shore after hearing her scream, whilst others say that he went down after she failed to return that evening. Both accounts say that Mr. McLaughlin rushed down to only to find her mutilated body.
Oh my god!
With the Doberharchu sleeping on top of her. Terrence runs home, grabs a dagger before returning to kill it. As the beast died, it let out a whistling yell to its mate, who soon rose from the lake. The second beast chased him from the lake, and after a long and bloody battle, he killed the second one also.
Damn, this dude's a fucking...
Yeah. Some accounts say he did not face the second one alone. But Yeah. That's King Otter. The idea of a 15-foot otter.
Yeah, 15-foot otter that mutilates someone and then just takes a little nap. That's cool.
Takes a nap. And now, I have changed the format of the Godzilla monster situation. There is no guessing. This is the monster.
Okay, you're just going to tell me about a cool Godzilla monster?
I'm just going to tell you about a cool Godzilla monster.
Okay.
So this is Axor from the Hanna-Barbera Godzilla cartoon. There's his face right there. I'm going to read you some information about Axor. Axor is an irradiated cobra.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
I can, yeah.
So in the Calico Beaches on the atoll called Storm Island, Captain Majors, Dr. Darien, and Brock fall under the hypnotic control of the gigantic bipedal cobra-like kaiju known as Axor, who uses his slave ray to dominate the human population of the island.
Dude. Why'd they give this snake a slave ray? Also, how is he bipedal? He got feet.
I'll show you here. Here's a full photo of him. Yeah.
He got feet.
He's got feet.
Oh.
He's got spindly little twiggy legs.
He's got T-Rex. He got kind of a dinosaur thing going on.
Yeah.
I thought they just Pokemoned him and just gave him man legs.
No.
That's why I was upset.
No, but like the hips are way high up on its back.
Yeah. He's built wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those legs could not support that.
Oh no, I lost the page when I was closing out of the image. Let me go forward.
Silly fuck.
I wanted to add that on here because I was like, we don't talk about. But most importantly, I read that and saw Slave Ray, and I was just like, oh my gosh, why would they do this? And then the other thing was that, are you familiar with Godzuki?
No.
So this is Godzuki.
Mm-hmm.
If it'll load here. The Hanna-Barbera was like, you need a cute character for this children's cartoon.
Yeah.
So, like, the Flintstones added in the Great Gazoo as an alien, right?
Uh-huh.
To give Fred a hard time. And Godzilla added Godzuki.
Yes. All right. Yep,
Godzuki's awesome.
I do know about this because you were like, hey, I want a Godzuki tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I know about Godzuki.
Yeah. He's not a Godzilla.
He's just a guy.
Some other race, some other species.
I like it.
Yeah. He can fly.
Now we're on the subject of Godzilla X Kong.
Hell yeah, loved it. Loved it. He doesn't like the MacGuffin just being there. Yeah. That's Godzilla, baby.
I didn't like that he just had a Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual disc. I didn't like that they were just like, we've got a dual disc for him. I was like, come on.
No.
You couldn't have 20, like, if they had 20 minutes earlier been like, wouldn't it be so cool if we built him a dual disc and then someone shares a knowing glance with someone else?
Yeah.
Then I'd be like, oh, fuck. What if he does have a dual disc? And then when they were like, here's the dual disc, I'd be like, oh, fuck. But instead, they're like, there's nothing in these buildings. And then like an hour later, they're like, there's a dual disc in those buildings.
I liked the human element of this movie a lot more than a lot of them, because a lot of times they're pushing the plot. Don't do that, people. That's not your job.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's the monster's job to push the plot along. You're just along for the ride with us.
See, my feeling for Godzilla movies is it's like along the same vein of my feeling for like the Planet of the Apes movies.
Yeah.
Let them be monsters and let them be apes.
Yeah.
Like the new Apes movie, just a little bit too much talking.
Oh.
Because it was cool in the first one when he yells no, and you're like, what the fuck?
Speaking, yeah.
Well, this dude can fucking talk.
Yeah.
And then the second one and the third one, they're still talking a little bit here and there, and it's still kind of like, whoa. And then the fourth one, it just opens up, and they're like, what's up, dude? I'm
open
Greg.
dialogue, yeah.
And I'm like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
And then, there's too many people.
I think the problem is Kong.
I think people in a Godzilla movie should serve one purpose, and that's to get stumped on and burned up by Godzilla. For sure. Godzilla -1, perfect job.
Yeah.
He's just burning them people up.
Yeah.
Stomping all over them.
And we see one man's personal vendetta against him that whole time.
Yeah. And that'd be me.
And it's totally one-sided.
Yeah, Godzilla does not give a fuck about that.
He's projecting all that onto Godzilla.
This dude wakes up every day and he's like, I fucking hate that big lizard. And Godzilla wakes up, he's like, I think I'm gonna nuke Tokyo for the 14th time. Yeah. In the last 4 years.
I'm hungry today. I'm gonna go over here.
I'm gonna fuck up their whole days. I'm gonna fuck up years and years of their lives.
Yeah, I very much think if we had gone the alternate timeline where we didn't get Kong here, and this was a Jaeger fighting alongside Godzilla.
Dude, don't get me fucking started.
This is fucking a Jaeger fighting alongside Godzilla to save the world.
I'd be so in.
That's it right there. Kong is just a big gorilla. Spam.
We've lost the plot.
Yeah, we have. Anyway.
No, I'm sticking with it. Pacific Rim 3. They've got fucking kaiju.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Bring Charlie Hunnam back. Put him in that big robot.
Get us
I want Charlie Hunnam in that big robot to fucking kill King Kong.
No, I want Knifehead to kill King Kong.
Yeah, that's fair. I want Charlie Day.
Yes.
I want.
You can stop there.
I want Pacific Rim 3 to
ain't got no mods.
To open up, and it's Charlie Day.
Yeah.
And he's just doing his stuff, and then the camera pans out. What's that? Charlie Day's huge now. He's kaiju size. He's doing all that funky stuff, and now he's big.
Yeah.
And then I want an Always Sunny episode
with them dealing with.
No, that's just what I want. Pacific Rim 3. It's just an Always Sunny episode, but Charlie Day's real big, and he's all fucked up from all the stuff he's doing.
He's got paint all on his face.
Yeah. And Pacific Rim 4, Charlie Hunnam comes back and kills King Kong. I'm willing to take a 1 movie break if it's Charlie Day real big.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
I know cinema.
I have been logged out, it seems, on my account over here to look at our Spotify stats. So let me see if I can do it on my phone real quick.
I hope the guy that does Pacific Rim isn't listening, because I'm blowing up his whole spot.
Yeah, you're fucking really leaking the script here on this one.
I've been talking to Guillermo. Didn't he do the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Gil, we've been chatting it up. Chopping it up. We play Valorant together.
Yeah.
He's an Omen main.
Oh, yeah, Omen main. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm going to get sued.
Let's look at some analytics here. That's not the analytics page that I'm used to looking at. Or that one. Audience. That's the one I want. That's the one I care about. And we have fully shifted to a 100% female audience.
How's that even possible?
It's not, but I think something's messed up.
Nah. The women love it.
It's women 18 to 22.
I don't have anything to say about
No. And then...
Hey,
well, I guess also 12.5% of them are 45 to 59.
If either of those groups have friends or sisters that are 25 plus. You know, kids.
Hey, doing your spiel. Oh,
There was part of me last night that wanted to. Nat's here, Nat can attest to this.
yeah.
At the drag show, I just had 25 plus and okay with quids. Kids with like a question mark written on like a blank Snapchat screen. And I just kept joking about holding it up. Had there been more people at that wrestling show last night, I probably would have also done that there.
Yeah.
Because as I was leaving, I was like, I should do that. I was like, that killed at the drag show.
That's a really good bit.
Yeah, it's just Nat.
All right.
I don't know why women listen to this show.
I
so
don't
much.
either. It's silly.
They're not going to. I talked so much about Pacific Rim this time.
Everyone should go watch more Pacific Rim.
Everyone should see 3 movies in their entire life. Drag show tangent.
Yeah.
I was so scared about being just at all the center of attention at all in this space. And Nat goes, no, I'm sitting closer to the aisle, so if anyone's gonna get touched, it's gonna be me. And I was like, oh, whew, what a pleasant thing to think. And then the next pass around,
yeah,
they done got me. They zeroed in on me. They're like, this kid loves Pacific Rim and is so scared right now.
That's what we said. We're like, they can smell the fear.
Yeah. I can smell the fear like your neighbor's dog.
It's a bloodhound.
He's scared.
He's afraid.
Yeah, he's not having a great time, and I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. And they did. Everyone go to a drag show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go to a drag show and then come home.
Go
and
to
watch
indie
Pacific
wrestling.
Rim. Yeah, go to indie wrestling.
That was like what, 60 people in there?
Yeah, I'd say 60 people and 20 of them were wrestlers.
Yeah. It was awesome.
It was pretty fucking
It was
sweet.
hot as hell.
God, it was so hot. I regretted wearing pants.
Yeah. When you asked me, Orange Cassidy pants? I'm like, nah, it's hot outside. And then we got there and it was just as hot inside as it was outside.
It was pretty bad in there.
Yeah.
Before the wrestling started, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
And then those large, meaty men were
Yeah.
running around a whole lot. And yeah. It got hot. It got hot in there real fast. Go to indie wrestling. If you see Beastly, tell him I say what's up. Cheer for the heel.
Yeah, it's bad being a heel there.
Yeah, those fucking
Poor guys.
Those poor guys. They're dealing with like drunk rednecks and children. Worst 2 groups of people.
I will say, children let heels work fantastically.
Oh yeah,
They do fantastic work opposite of children.
Yeah.
Because just yelling at a kid is so they get to yell back at you. Oh my god! I was saying that when we were either in the car or in Discord. I was like, as a kid, if I had interacted like that, that would have been insane. I would have loved that.
Yeah, like some kid held up a yellow card to one of the wrestlers, and he turned around and he yelled at this kid like 4 inches out of this kid's face. You can't yellow card me.
Yeah.
If I was a kid and I was in a wrestling and that happened to me, like I'd be like, okay, cool. I'm your biggest fan.
Yeah.
Of all time. Or I hope you die.
We used to go to UGA women's soccer games when I was a kid.
And you try and yellow card
because they were
and they
free.
would yell at you.
And we would sit in the student section.
Oh, okay. I mean, technically,
with the college students, and we were the children yelling at the refs.
Yeah, good.
At college soccer, like screaming at these people. It was awesome.
Yeah, dude. I used to sit in West Jackson Elementary School gym.
Yeah.
And we would play our rec basketball games, and then we would sit there for like an extra hour, and I would just yell at the refs.
Yeah.
Which was great because they were the same refs for my game, and I was mad at them because they gave me so many foul calls.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah, I know. I should be able to tackle children.
Yeah.
Look, I was just a little guy.
See, I didn't get foul calls, but that's mostly because if they threw me the ball, I had it up here already.
Yeah.
And then I just did that.
See, I was the Matthew.
I just did that.
I was the Matthew Dellavedova of pretty much every rec team I played on. The strategy was on several occasions, everyone just kind of be there, and Zach, you chase the ball around like it's gonna save your parents' marriage.
Yeah. I was down there.
Man, I tried so hard.
No, I mean, I was just sitting down there being Mark Gasol, just going, "I'll take the ball," and then they give it to me, and I go, I got a child, an actual child against me now.
I was like, if I steal this ball,
it's a 5'10" fifth grader out here with a basketball.
I was like, if I get this steal right now, my parents will love each other. And they didn't.
Yep. So we'll wrap this episode.
It's my fault. If I had gotten one more steal,
if you had gotten that triple double.
If I wouldn't have found out of that game against fucking Benton as an 8-year-old, maybe my parents would still be together. Oh Christ! Thanks for listening to this stupid show, everyone.
You can buy merch at boardnerds.store.
Yeah,
we have all sorts of fun stuff.
We gotta come up with new stuff.
Yeah, we've got.
You think we could get Beastly to like collab?
Maybe. It was a good design. It had like a beast on it. Yeah, I would say some sort of Bigfoot man-esque, some wild man.
Yeah, he's a wild man of sorts.
Some sort of werewolf, maybe even.
Yeah.
Just the jury's out.
The jury's out. I'm fairly convinced that he's a fucking werewolf.
You can watch us do this live at Skeleton Crew Gaming on Twitch. You can watch the recordings of this in archive form on the Skeleton Crew Gaming YouTube channel. Individual episodes are broken out on the Board Nerds YouTube channel. There is a Big Brown Couch Gaming channel.
That is something that exists.
That is something that exists. That some of the videos are funny.
Jury's out.
Jury's out.
You can follow Coralie, who did our artwork, on Twitter, X, at lightchain_. You can follow the show on Twitter/X. The only time it gets tweeted on is if we get delays.
Yeah. That's the best way to know if there's a delay.
Yeah, it is the best way.
Honestly.
It's also the best way to know how I'm doing mentally, because if there's just a bunch of random tweets, things probably aren't good.
He's having a time. He's Mothman right now. He's not Zachary.
Yeah.
I'm on social media at SkellyBoyVi. You can find me there.
Don't follow me on social media. I just don't even use it anymore.
Yeah. So it's gross now. It's also gross.
I open up Instagram and I click through the random people who add me to their close friends stories, and I look at those, and I'm like, I hate Instagram.
Yeah.
And then Instagram was like, you clicked on the wrong thing. Here's Threads.
Fuck.
And I'm like, every like 4 or 5 days, I'm like, I wonder what's going on Threads. And I'm like, I hate what's going on Threads. Then I open up Facebook, and I'm like, oh fuck, this person I went to high school with is a bad person now.
Yep.
And I close Facebook. And then I open up TikTok, and I'm like, okay, it's pretty cool.
This algorithm seems all right. Hang on.
Yeah, I built this For You page brick by brick.
Yeah, this is, I did this. All right, thank you guys so much for listening. If you're watching on Twitch, we're going to start episode 2 momentarily.
First TikTok I open, Parking Lot Wars. Outside of a place called Big Dick's Pizzeria.
Hell yeah.
I built this page brick by brick.
Brick by brick.
And that's exactly what I want. I don't know what a parking lot war is, but it's outside of Big Dick's Pizzeria, and I know that sounds like something that I think is funny.
Yeah. All right. See you next episode. I'm going to go over there and stop recording so maybe it doesn't freak out again.
That's fair.
That's...
Go ahead and ban that guy, too.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and ban that guy.
Mods, blow up this dude's house.
Mods, show me this guy's balls.
Google, show me this guy's balls. Mods, kill this guy.
Mods, go to hell.
Mods, carry out an attempt on.
Alright, I've ended that recording. I'm gonna go pee. That was working before. Like few times I've not gone pee in between.
You're getting into some like me sports superstition right now.
Some superstitious with this because there's nothing that's been changed.
Okay.
I'm
not judging.
Forever issue. So I'm gonna go pee real quick.
You got a lot of bracelets.
Yeah, I like bracelets.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal one.
Go for it. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, I know. You're not gonna know.
No, I have more. I have like, if you want like leather ones, I have those kind too. Like braided ones. No.
We'll circle back.
Yeah.
You go. You take.
Not
You
like
take
that,
your piss.
yeah.
I don't want Levi's fucking bondage bracelets. You guys want to watch TikToks? I don't know. It's soccer stuff. I don't care about this. I built this brick by brick, and I didn't pick that brick. Oh, litter box. Oh, clicked on it. Oh, so people got a real big bed. That's pretty cool. Some dude doing an anime walkout at the Olympics. Casino advertisements because I talked about the casino thing. Some dude shaving his head. Cutie Cinderella. Minecraft. Lesbians.
Yeah, no, I hit record over here and it didn't do it.
Oh boy.
Widget bit's working.
Oh, dude. I think I finally got cilantro into wrestling.
Yeah?
Yeah. How did I do it?
How did you do it?
Well, I introduced cilantro to a little-known indie wrestler that goes by the name of Malibu Ivy.
Oh.
And her Twitter account.
Oh.
And then I launched from there. Mariah May.
Very good choice.
Very good choice. Where do we go from there? Soraya.
Mm-hmm.
And that was all the selling that was needed.
Have they seen Abaddon?
No. I told him, I was like, well, everyone else in the call was like, what are you guys looking? Because I was just scrolling through their Twitters.
Yeah.
Screen sharing for cilantro. And they were like, everyone else was like, what are you guys fucking looking at? And I was like, I'm pitching cilantro on wrestling the way that you would pitch like a 13-year-old boy.
Yep.
I'm just showing them all the hot women that wrestle. Well, you're clicking on all kinds of stuff.
Uh-huh.
My nose ticklish. All right, back to TikToks. There's a woman with a top that's got like it's like those you know.
Uh-huh.
You know, like the signs that you can buy that you can just like type on in scrolls.
Oh yeah.
She's wearing like a
ticker sign.
Yeah. She's wearing like a top.
Yeah.
That was one of those.
I used to have a belt buckle that did that.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I wore it when we did our talent show thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to